Yo, what's good, YouTube? In today's video, we're starting a special series on the channel where, so let me just take it back a little bit. A couple weeks ago, we started doing a channel where we watch over some of our high kill gameplays and explain what we do in that gameplay. So basically, just giving you the runaround of what like a sweat or like a I don't know, a 5 KD player, how he plays Rebirth, how do I get these high kill games, how do I have so many wins. But we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna actually have you guys send in your gameplays and I go through your gameplays with you. I want you to explain why you did that. I want to give you pointers on your gameplays and just try to make you a better player overall. So drop in the comments if you guys want me to go over your video, any gameplays that you guys have. Doesn't matter if you win, you lost. If it's a long gameplay, we can sit there, talk about it, what you need to improve on, what you did wrong, why you're not getting higher kills, why you're getting low kills, all of that. So in today's video, we're doing one of my best friends, Dieow. We did his gameplay. Now Dieow, he'll tell you his KD, and we talked a little bit about his Call of Duty history, the experience or whatever in the intro. So we won't even get into that. But like, you know, why would you even take any information from me? Like who cares, right? First, like, you know what I'm saying, we have a 4.65 KD on Rebirth. Now that's not even that high. I still think I should be higher than that, but like our daily average is like a 12. Right, like our highest kill game for today's stream was 41, which is insane, kind of insane. Let's see the games. We had a 34, a 37, a 23, a 14, a 1, a 41, a 9, a 14, oh 0. I think did we back out of this one? I think we backed out of this one. 47 seconds, yo, and 34. So again, we get consistent high kill games. So in today's video, we kind of just break down and see what he's doing and what I'm doing and how I can help him, and that's what I want to do for you guys too. How can I help you guys? All right, so enjoy the video and I'll see you guys in the next one, and hopefully I get to do one of you guys gameplays. Start off, introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, my name is Wavion in chat, but Dieow is my real name.
Dieow.
Yeah, you can call me Wavion now.
Wavion. Cool. Okay. First Call of Duty you ever played?
First Call of Duty was Black Ops 4.
Black Ops 4. Did you enjoy it?
No.
No. Okay.
It was like the very first time I ever played Call of Duty. Like, I may have played the original Modern Warfare 2 a little bit when I was in middle school, but I never like really got into the game. And then I think it was like 2018 or 19 whenever BO4 came out. Yeah. I bought it because two of my friends were like, "Buy it, let's play it." So then I did, and I've been hooked on COD ever since.
So that's when you first like fell in love with Call of Duty, you'd say?
2019 is when I fell in love. I was playing BO4, then Ronnie like really hard, or BWO Sharp, really sold me on the Modern Warfare series, and then we started playing it immediately when it came out. Like I remember we played it at midnight when it came out, and
I actually played it at midnight too when it came out. The
guy at GameStop gave it to us early. He's like, "Here, you guys just come in at 9. I'll give it to you, no problem." I was like, "All right, best."
Okay, cool. So you said that's your favorite Call of Duty, 2019?
Yeah, that was the most fun I've had on this game.
Sick. All right, so before we jump into the video, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions before we watch your gameplay. First, what is your KD?
My KD is 1.18, I think, today.
Okay. Do you think do you consider yourself a bot?
No. If you asked me that like 3 months ago, I would have said yes.
So, okay, because 1.18 is not like you're above average KD. I think the average KD for Call of Duty is what, 0.75 to 0.85, I believe, or something like that. I think so. Yeah. So like, you know, like you're above the average KD. Now, would you say your confidence on this game is high, or would you say it's pretty low?
Confidence is like, I think it depends on like how the game starts. If I have a good start, I'm pretty confident. If I don't have a good start, I play way more defensive. Okay. So I would say for the most part, like I'm confident in my gun skill. But there will be times where like I know I get outgunned and I capture those people.
Cool. Because one of the main things that separates like good, like average players and like really good players is confidence. Like if I'm going into a map, I'm saying like I'm confident I'm winning every single gunfight. Like everybody in front of me is getting absolutely fucking shit on.
Yeah.
Right. So like most people when they go into the games, they don't have that confidence, and that's why you find people camp, find people play a little bit slower because they're not confident that they can win a game, or they're not confident that they can win a 1v2 or 1v3 or 1v4 or something like that. You get that?
Yeah, I would say like when it goes for like 1v2, I could definitely do the 1v2. That was what this game was.
Yeah.
1v3, 1v4, I think I still need to work myself up to, but I'm pretty confident that I can handle two other.
Pause. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Pause. Yeah. Skipping over that. So I I briefly skimmed over the gameplay when you sent it to me last night, and I am very confident that you could solo quad. Like
yeah, well after what I did today, it actually sucks I didn't record this game, but I dropped my PR today.
Which is what?
Duos 21.
21. That's a lot of people can't even get more than 20 kills. So 21 is pretty. So you're definitely not a bot.
No.
Right. Okay. But yeah, like I didn't like go deep into the gameplay, but like what I seen, like you should have definitely probably played solo quad. I think you might probably have to try playing solo quad sometime after to see the difference, but like I think you can do it. All right. And then
yeah, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try.
And then another thing is too, like if you definitely want high kill games, it's way harder to drop high kill games in solo duos that is in fucking quads, because like you killed one person, the second person is right there, you kill him, you already wiped a team. And in Rebirth, it's all about like farming teams and not being able to wipe them. But like one kill on each team, it's not gonna get you like a high kill count. Second, last question before we watch the gameplay: map knowledge. What do you think your map knowledge is? Like, how good do you think you know the map?
I think I know it very well. I played a lot of it in the original Warzone. My collards aren't as good as they used to be, just because I've completely forgot some places like what they're called, and then they've changed some other things. But map knowledge, I think I'm pretty confident in. So
like you know jump spots, like how to enter buildings differently, stuff like that.
I know some jump spots different. Yeah, I know how to enter pretty much every building from every vantage point. I know if someone's holding a particular angle, like where to go. Yeah. Especially when they're like holding high ground on like one of the living quarter buildings, for example, or something like that. So yeah, I'm pretty confident in my knowledge of the map.
Okay, so that's another thing as well. Map knowledge, like knowing jump spots, etc., is really big when trying to not only like solo quad, but like playing solo versus other people. You want to know like what angle you can take, what entrance you want to go through. Like I knock one, I know I can slide out the window, I can go through this door, climb up, and I can knock the other guy or knock three guys or whatever the case may be. So map knowledge is pretty big. But you said you know a little bit of the map. Well, more than a little bit of the map, right?
Yeah, I think I know the map pretty well, and I've kind of tried to like integrate, like knock one, reposition, even plate if I can, then go back in, knock another, reload, do that kind of stuff. So I don't know if I did it a lot this game. I think I can remember maybe one particular fight I did that, but I'm still trying to continue to do that.
Yeah, I know exactly. I probably know exactly what fight you're talking about too, because I remember seeing it a little bit. Okay, so
it also helps that like I watch you like every time you stream, and then I watch a lot of other streamers too, and I can pick up on what they do, and then I just have to try to apply it myself. That's how I learn a lot, and that's how I learned on this game. Was like I saw what the slide cancel was, for example, like way back in the day, and then I figured it out, and then I just went with it. So
that's how I eventually actually learned how to play as well. Like I have a lot of time played on the game, but I also have a lot of hours watched, like a stupid amount. Like if I was supposed to combine Biff and like Kxpture and all like the actual pros, like it would be a ridiculous amount. Like I need to actually wash my balls amount. Yeah. But yeah. So you landed in, so you're going factory. Why do you go factory?
The money bags that are always there.
Oh, good.
There's always 3 money bags that are there, so I'm trying to get my loadout as quick as possible. And I've also been able to find loadout crates here too.
Yeah, so factories are really good.
One of those
spot.
2 things.
Usually it's kind of, I'm not sure how it is in duos, but sometimes you get like a team or 2 that lands over here, but it's also good for rotations as well. And that's also a big thing in high kill games. You have to have good rotations. Like if you find the hotspots, which are usually prison, control center, and what's that, living quarters, those are the 3 hotspots. So if you land like factory, you grab your loadout, like you're just in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
Jarvis, activate freak settings.
So I hear these 2 guys in my proc chat. I know they're close. I just don't know exactly where they are.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to find some good weapons just in case I run into them.
So
that I can at least have something to try to take them down with.
So I have a pet peeve. So like whenever I see, I'm just pointing out, it happens with Ronnie a lot too. He's pretty much muted, but we can talk shit about him regardless. Right now you have $11,000. The first thing I'm doing is buying a loadout. You can grab a load. I don't know. Is it $7,500?
It's 75. Yeah, it's
$7,500. So you can grab a loadout and then you can probably like save enough to buy a UAV. What a lot of people do, like what's the better way to put it? Like you're essentially like wasting your time right now because you already have your money for loadout. Right now you're just gonna go up and stairs and probably loot, right?
I think so. Yeah.
But no, you didn't. You actually found this guy. Did you even hear him? Or no, you just ran into him?
I heard him when he was running in. So I didn't hear him when I was like up there, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
so like at this point, what I would do is that, see, you open that chest, I'm jumping through this window, I'm buying my loadout, and I probably would just run back around. Yeah. So you got lucky with going up the stairs and he was just like right there. This kid's absolutely lost. So like I heard when he opened the door. I think pretty sure you heard when he opened the door as well.
I think it was open the door, yeah.
And then
also my headset's tuned for like footsteps more than anything else. So I probably heard footsteps on that level and I was like, okay, let me get right here.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty much looking there waiting for him.
So one thing that's pretty good I want to point out too is that your centering was pretty good here. Like it wasn't obviously not like CDL pro, but it was really good. You were aiming like at least a chest level. So a lot of people aim down here and that's what gets them killed.
Yeah.
Right.
I had to teach myself out of that.
Yeah, because that's a big thing in winning gunfights, like centering. So one thing I would have done there, I would have got my full kill. Like immediately, and then started running to plate up. Reason why is because he hardly even hit a shot. Like he still had 2 plates here when you knocked him. So what I'm doing there is I'm getting my full kill because if you run down here, his teammate could have been coming up the stairs, if that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
So I get my full kill there and then I look up and I see where his teammates are. Now when you're playing solo quads, like it can be tricky as well trying to get your full kills all the time. Like sometimes this is going to be the best option, but like in this case, like you already have 2 plates, he hardly took any plates off of you. Try to get that full and then see where he's at. He's above you and he's literally singing.
Yeah,
this is great.
These guys were funny. So I hear him on the ledge. I'm like right there.
So
and he has no clue that I'm there. So I just dropped down to kill him.
Here's a good thing as well. So I know you said you heard him, but like let's be honest, what do you think of the audio in this game?
Oh, it's terrible.
Terrible. So one thing I want you to always practice is always looking at the minimap. So before you even heard him, I already saw him on the minimap, if that makes sense, because he shot his gun and I knew that he was already below you. I didn't know where he was below you, but I know it was pretty close because I heard the gunshots and I also saw it on the minimap that you were above him.
Yeah, I think that factored into me going up here.
Okay.
Found him.
Because he was shooting at someone, maybe at the boat. So I think when he was shooting, I noticed that he was above me, but on the other side. So my thinking was, I'm going to take a risk with the zip because he's on the other side of the roof. If he happens to be crossing, okay, oh well. And at this point too, I'm probably not fully aware of how much money I have. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Because I probably forgot I took the 2 bags at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
So I go up thinking, okay, I might have the upper hand on it. but it could have easily worked out the other way too.
Yeah. Now, you get this full kill, and I'm pretty sure that you looked at your minimap because you immediately jumped through the window.
I looked at it immediately, yeah.
Yes, because you immediately jumped through the window. Me, personally, you're fully plated, and I know this is duos, so it's kind of like you kill this guy, you wipe the team, but let's say you're playing quads. This guy right here, you're immediately pre-aiming him and gunning his shit. You have 31 bullets in your SCG, which is a meta. You're fully plated. I'm turning around and immediately gunning his shit. All right, you jump through, you kind of like reassess the fight. I hope you do go by a loadout here. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure you're just gonna try to kill him. This is terrible.
Yeah,
that was terrible center in right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You came around the corner. You were just like aiming at the ground. Yeah. Also, one thing I want you to practice as well. This is probably save you in a lot of gunfights. When going up the zip line, just hit X. It literally just let me show you. You see this delay that you get when you come up the zip line? It literally just removes that delay. So let's say that somebody is sitting on top of this this zip line. You go up the zip line right as you're about to get to the top. You jump, and you jump up into the sky, and you don't have this 2.5 seconds delay on the zip line, because that can get you killed.
Yeah, that can get me. Yeah, that's true.
All right. So now you have no idea where the second guy is. You still haven't bought loadout, by the way.
No. In a second, dog.
I almost sold that.
Okay.
I will take you through what I was thinking.
Okay. Go ahead.
Quite literally, I wanted them off my prox chat.
Okay.
That's really what I wanted.
Yeah, because these I promise you I would have already like muted my my game chat already, because these guys are like
there were a couple. They're like, oh, the dude that just killed me, shit, and I killed them both. What, I don't know, a couple times at least. And I knew he was on my prox chat, but I knew he had nothing, so I was like, you know what? Let me just get loaded. They're giving me the space. Then I see this guy again. But they, to me, when I was shooting, like when I was trying to fight them, like they never really shot at me.
Yeah.
They didn't seem like that type of player that would actually try to chow. They're like, they seem like bots. So I wasn't necessarily afraid to go back down and get my loadout, because I had these two guns in my hand anyways. Yeah. That I could have easily gunned one, repositioned, grab my loadout really quick, because I know how to do that, and then go back and fight the other guy.
So the good thing here is that you actually finally bought your loadout. So that's that's the great part. Second thing here is one, you're gonna lose aim assist shooting through these railings. So that's the first thing. Two, try to live ping every single person that you shoot long range, because you shoot at him right here, cool, you live ping him, you have him cracked one shot, and then you kind of like lose him here. Yeah, right. You have no idea where he goes. I think he probably just like went through this door. That's the door, right? Window, door. Yeah, so he went through the door. He went through the door right there. Oh, he didn't even go through there. He jumped through the window.
He went through the window, it looks like.
Yeah. So at that point, you would have known like a little bit, okay, where he was going, whatever the case may be. The live ping lasts for what, 5 seconds? So you can tell like where he went after he jumped through the window and then lost him. And they're still like just talking random stuff in the game chat. Yeah, they got it. Okay, right now what I would have done is immediately just try to get up top, because I know he's somewhere above me. Alright?
Yeah, and I see him right there.
Yeah, he's lost.
You gotta spawn next to me. Where is
Spawn next to you, so crazy.
Then I just lose it on chat. I was like, I didn't spawn next to you. I had to reposition myself to get up to you. This guy saw my camos and goes, I'm not gonna mess with that guy.
So, yeah.
I know he's below me. Like I know from the minimap, but also just sound cues as well. Yeah. I just wasn't sure which door he's gonna come out from, because they're all open. So I'm trying to clear that.
So what I would do is like, so you came around here, you were holding this angle for a bit. I would switch to my SDG, right? I think my SDG would be a better child than having my my static out there. You probably get him cracked at that range, but you won't kill him as fast as you can. Like, you know, you hear the door, so I know that he's not anywhere close here. He's not coming through one of these doors. Right, these doors are already open, so he just bashed through a door, so it's not one of these that he's running through. He's probably coming through the one on that side. Yeah, so he probably came through the door coming up the stairs down below. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
I didn't hear him coming up the stairs, which was crazy.
I barely heard him.
Yeah.
So he kind of caught me off guard there because I wasn't anticipating him being on the stairs at all. And then he was. So I crack him here. I know I have him cracked, and I just pushed that be right there.
No, I knew it. No, I knew it.
I knew it. Booty bandit.
And I shut him up. Oh.
So at this point now, what I'm thinking, what I'm hoping that you should do, or what your next step should be right now, is rotating into the hot zones. So good, you started rotating into grandma's prison area. You need to hit this buy station because you have 8k. You need to buy a UAV because you have no info whatsoever. There's nobody shooting. There's somebody shooting on this side of the map, but we don't necessarily know.
Like, that could be on the other side of the map.
That could be like on the other side. Right, so you're rotating into the hot zone, which is pretty good, but I hope you do hit the buy station. As if you're going to hit the buy station.
Yeah, dude.
Good. Oh, that lag is crazy. Okay, is it lag or was your PC that was because it was recording?
No, it's lag. I've been the last like week, ever since the Black Ops 6 beta, lag's been crazy. So this was like the best game I had yesterday because the lag was minimal during this game.
Okay. This child. So we're gonna talk about this. So you pop the UAV, right? So we know that you have one in tower, you have a team right here, and you have a team right here. This is the closest teams to you. What was your thought process right now, like when you popped the UAV? Because I know that you jumped into this house.
I heard that guy that is right next to me.
Yeah, I just heard him
fly in.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, okay, he's about to get free loading probably on the road. I could probably get an easy pick here, but I don't position myself well to do it.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to talk about next. So you know that, well, from the minimap, it's showing me that this guy's below you, so he's on the road. So you were right. The guy flew in, he has his loader on the road, and he's grabbing his loader on the road. You're in the building looking at the window. You're in no position to kill this guy. As soon as I see on the minimap that he's below me, I'm immediately jumping out this window and I'm pre-aiming down here because he's not going to be right here. He's not going to be right here right now. He's down below you. So you want to catch him off guard. You don't want to give him that advantage. You obviously do jump over there, but why'd you run back inside the house?
He saw me and didn't shoot. So I decided I should go and reposition instead of just going to that one lane of the steps because he could be pre-aiming with an STG.
Okay. So
I go up here. He doesn't happen to be where I think he's going to be. And now we're just playing Ring Around the Rosie with each other. Because I hear him on like every level. And I'm trying to find him.
Yeah.
So first I thought I heard him in the other building. Then I think I hear him below me. But I'm not sure exactly which floor. So like the next 30 seconds is just going to be me chasing him pretty much.
Okay. So what I'm doing here. Stop. He's not. I don't even think he's even looking at you right here. So as soon as I jump up here, I'm immediately shooting at him. Because I'm gonna just assume that he did not hear me. Even if he did hear me, I have high ground. It's easier for me to kill him than him to kill me. That kind of makes sense. So I jump up on his ledge. I'm immediately shooting at him. Okay, so I think that was your first mistake, and this is how like you technically like lose kills because now you're gonna, as you said, you're gonna spend the next 30 seconds chasing this guy when you had him dead to rights like 10 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Right.
I gave him a chance to come up, and then you'll see how close the fight was. I pretty much gave him that fight. I should have been dead. So
you gave him like even player ground when you had the advantage, and he's just like he's ass.
Yeah.
Right. He like most likely did not even.
I
see
think
you.
In that moment, as soon as I killed him, I'm like, way easier than I was thinking in my head that it would be.
Yeah. So
really just jumped down, killed him, moved on to the next thing.
Yeah. So you kind of like overcomplicated the fight in a sense. And like you came out here, like you pre-aimed. Oh, I kind of like went back. You came out here, you pre-aimed tower. Hold on, where is it? Okay, I guess we skipped it. It's okay. But you came out there, you pre-aimed tower. I want to say that you did that because you remember that there was a team on the UAV. So like what I like to do is like I kind of like put like a placeholder on every team that I see on my map. So like I remember, okay, I saw 2 dots, 3 dots in tower. I know there's a team over there. I saw one in prison. So it kind of helps me, especially when I'm low on money. It helps me like position where the lobby is, if that kind of makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of have like a mental thing map of like where players are gonna be. So I just kind of remember like, even if I pop UAV, there's always gonna be players at prison. There's always gonna be somebody trying to camp tower.
Yeah.
And then if there's a loadout drop in front of prison, it's usually like 3 or 4. So I know people are gonna be around. So if I'm in that area, I'm like extra cognizant of the fact that there's a lot of people there, or I anticipate that there's gonna be a lot of people there. So I'm just trying to make sure that when I get a kill, I'm not gonna get third party.
Yeah. So you kind of like run around looking. I'm guessing that you're just like basically like looking.
At this point, I'm
you're
literally
just looking for people.
People now.
Right. So
I have no like awareness of what circle we're in at this point. Like, I just got that one kill from that one guy that I was chasing for 30. Said, okay, let's find somebody else. I spot this guy.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he goes down, I'm like, I'm not going to chase down back to factory. So I'm pretty sure I reposition
so that's
to the other side.
That's a good thing. So if you had gotten the knocked, I'd say go for the full. But going back down here would have just been a waste of your time already. Again, yes, he was cracked. Yes, it's a kill. But like he ended up going back into the
so I
dead
could have
part of
got
the
that
map.
kill, and then like half of the lobby could have been wiped by the time I actually got out of this area.
Yeah. So that was a good decision you made on your part, even though I felt like you should have killed that guy at that range. But I think you like missed a couple shots. Once you cracked him.
It was on,
but anyways,
on the tracking.
So you're heading back over to control. So this is my thing now. I'm gonna go 10 seconds behind again. Is he gonna play or not? It's not gonna play. GG's on the video. So
there you go.
I'm looking at my main map always, like especially when I'm running or slack canceling around. I'm just keeping a mental check, just looking up to see where it is. I know that there's people tents or people by what's this place called? Stronghold?
Stronghold, yeah.
So because we see dots already. As you get to this point, you're gonna hear shots to your left. Where is it? Right there. So you could hear shots to your left. You didn't even, I guess you probably saw this guy right here, but I'm immediately turning around this side if I'm hearing the shots, because I know it's come from my left side. I know there's not shit over here because there's nobody over here. There's nobody shooting. There's not even a ping going up. So I'm not going to waste my time like looking over here. I'm instantly just going to be focused, hyper focused on this area. You see somebody running again.
So I think what drove me here is I saw the pings on the minimap. And then I immediately was like, okay, this should be picked. I should be able to get at least a couple knocks. Thinking that it was just probably 2 teams, but I think teams here. So then I think I cracked like 3 people.
So I think, where is it? I think this kill just comes down to tracking, because you should have killed this guy here. With the STG, that guy's dead. With this, I mean, you didn't have any more bullets. So that's that. But that first guy should have 100% been dead, like no doubt about it. And then this guy comes down to, again, life pings, because you see when he ran into that shadow, like where is it? He's gonna run over here and you're gonna pretty much lose him. So this is you can wall bang this, and there's no entrance to this tent, so you have to go around to get to this side.
Around, yeah.
So you're shooting at him and then you just lose him. Like even before you turn, like you just lost him. With a live ping there, you would be able to have like an idea of like where he's going, and if you run into the 10, you just wall bang it, right? That guy just ran into that 10. Try wall banging it. You never know.
They're over there.
So at this point, I think I pretty much just told myself, you know, I'm better close range. I feel like I'm better close range. So I got those 3 cracks. I got pretty frustrated because I thought I just said, fuck it. I'm going to go down here. I'm just going to use my SMG. And
so we're going to just replay this fight. I actually like this fight. Well, these two fights I like, and I'll tell you why. So you jump down here. You kill this guy. So the one thing that I always like to do is that, and this is what I wanted to critique as well. Throughout this whole gameplay, you did not use one throw knife. From what I saw.
Yeah,
like at all. Like people don't use their lethals or their tacticals at all. So those extra bullets that you wasted, like full killing him, You could have used it in the. You could have killed that guy that with the gold skin. Which if you have a gold skin and you're wearing it, your ass. In in the game, you probably would have made that fight easier on yourself. Okay, you did end up shitting on him, which is cool. And why'd you run smokes over stims? And there's no wrong answer for this. So I just wanted to know why.
I think it's just I hate getting third party on a buy.
Okay.
So I use them most of the time on the buy. I don't really use them for rotation because on Rebirth, the rotation solo for me, I usually go pretty early, so I don't really get like killed that way. But when I'm running with quad or running with a squad, I like to have the smokes for buybacks and then also helping them rotate too. Okay,
cool. So again, I like this fight because you are super aggressive with it. You chilled him right here. Okay, you went and you sat on this heady and then chilled him right here again, which is that's great IQ. But again, there's just no throwing knife. I'm saving my bullets right there as well. Now, what I would say is that you did absolutely break this kid's camera, but I'm getting shot right here. You're running right here. I'm plating. You had the time there to plate.
Okay, so I'm trying to do that. It really just is my controller.
Okay, what is your controller?
I have an Xbox Elite.
L.
It's just that, like, I have my paddles set to plate just holding one of the paddles, and I don't know what it is.
With your paddle?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 4 paddles. I have 4 paddles back there.
Okay.
So I'm holding it down, and just sometimes it just doesn't actually plate. So like I'm getting shot. I'm trying to plate. Obviously, you can't plate while you're getting shot. So I'm trying to get to some cover just to at least put one on. Yeah. And I think it gets too late. So I just was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna try to do breaks camera, which is what I ended up doing.
Okay, good. Yeah. So like if it worked, what I would like to have seen here is that you run around this corner. As soon as you get that kill, is that you start plating.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was trying to do in this moment until I heard he was right behind me and I said, fuck it.
Yeah. So you end up shitting on this kid. Again, just zero throwing knives whatsoever. Now you're getting
third party.
Let's look at this. So you get the knock and then you see the high alert here. Yep. I'm not running anywhere back over here because I have no idea like where he's shooting me from. Like you see the high alert, you glimpsed it, whatever. Yeah. I don't want to go back into this area. I'm going back into the tent and then going as far right or straight into another tent as possible. You kind of like went back into his line of sight and then got caught out in the open right there. You didn't die, luckily. Let's see
that right there told me that those guys were ass because I used it proximate or whatever that thing is called.
Yeah, the snapshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible. I think these guys were most likely in control center. Oh, here's that guy. Good shot. Good. What you did here was perfect. You heard him and then you pre-aimed and even pre-fired a little bit. He just walked into the bullets.
And I finally used the throwing knife too.
And you finally used the throwing knife. And then you looked at your mini-map and you saw him over there and you got the team wipe. In quads, you get that. That's 2. His teammates are coming back because you want people like that in your lobby spawning over and over, challenging you every single time. Yeah, right? That's true. If it was quads, I'm telling you, leave that guy up. All right. Right here again, I'm live pinging him. Now he just smoked. You have no idea where he is. You're also lagging. I'm not pushing this if I'm lagging. I'm gonna keep it up. $150. I start lagging. I am not jumping into this. You kind of just jumped head first into the lion's den while lagging. You just said, fuck it.
My headspace was, this game is probably going to get disconnected any minute now. I just said, fuck it. I'm going in. Yeah, as soon as that smoke was popped, I was like, I can go and get him to the center because he's literally standing in the center of the smoke trying to get his loadie. Yeah. So that's what I did.
So what I would say with that is like, hold on, let me see something. Because most people, it's very hard for them to pick up a smoke. Like smokes are just not over the ground all the time. But I'm pretty sure he grabbed his loadout when he started shooting him. Like you see that little hand motion that he did. Oh, let me move it. That's him like literally opening his loadout. Let's slow it down a little bit. So he runs there, he starts shooting at him, and you see when he cocks his hand back, you can like hardly see, you can't even see it, but I saw it. So he grabbed his loadout already. So when he smoked, he already had his loadout. If that kind of makes sense. So those are like split decisions I make. I'm like, okay, he already grabbed his loadout. And then on top of that, I'm not fighting in the smoke. I get 0 aim assist. You don't get aim assist when there's a smoke around. So I don't want to put myself at that disadvantage anyways. If I'm going to fight him, I'm going to up close and all hip fires. Because if I aim in, I'm not going to get any aim assist.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? So I'm not trying to take that fight at all. So you kind of just took that fight. His teammate was hiding here. I had no clue his teammate was there either because he didn't make any sounds, which is okay, I guess.
I mean, how do you not make any sounds? You pick up a gun right there, like that was crazy.
Like he was just sitting in the corner. But anyways, you come back, you land on your loadout. Great. I don't think there's anybody here, right?
I don't know because my game is
Vein Collapser just timed out. Rob Slobs Bob's Nahv just timed out. So
the names in this game are crazy.
What you're doing here, I kind of agree with it and kind of don't agree with it. Was let me explain why. So you got your timer back, cool. The first thing I'm doing here is a fire sale. Right? I don't think you realized it was a fire sale because you were kind of in the mix and then you died and you just kind of like zoned in and you hit it. But because I'm always looking at my minimap, I know it was a fire sale. So again, it comes down to just glancing at your minimap every like 10 seconds or like they say 3 to 5 seconds, but like that's crazy. All right. So glance at your minimap, you flying. I am trying to hit the zip and then hit this buy station because I want to get back into that mix.
Yeah.
Right. So you already have a UAV. So I'm just basically trying to get plates and probably muni box and like a self-res, and then I'm zip lining. Right. You're like running back over the map, which takes way more time than it was for you to hit the zip line and shoot all the way over here. So you're losing out on kills again.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like going the adventurous route. You're climbing all the fucking rocks over here.
I was convinced that I saw a guy on the road. And so that's what I was trying to chow. And so that was the guy I was looking for this whole time.
So that was the guy that you remember the guy that you left at factory? He still hasn't left factory.
Yeah.
And I saw his teammate top grandma's.
He seemed kind of competent too. Like he didn't seem like a total dumbass. So the 2 times that I chowed him, like I've cracked him both times, but he immediately knew how to get out of that scenario.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I understand who he is. Let me. At this point, I'm just telling myself, like, get in zone.
Okay. So I keep seeing.
So I know there's 2 people. Yeah, so I know there's 2 people in grandma's, and then I picked up on the fact.
You said what?
Gonna be the power. I picked up on the fact that there were people at factory as well.
Okay.
But grandma was probably gonna be the power position, and then I started seeing shots here, so I was like, okay, these guys are probably trying to rotate in. I could probably get a knock here. So I fully kill this to get the information on the minimap, and I just confirmed it was the same guy, or the same guy I was just shooting at earlier. And I think he died immediately after that to somebody else.
Okay. So what I would do here is that I don't really like this position you're in right now. Why? Because you can't see as much. Like you're limited to what that is. Like what I would have done is, let's go back here. Go back right here. You get the knock. You get the full kill right there. I'm hitting this ladder. I'm taking high ground right here. So you see that guy that just like flew in because he got res.
I probably could have killed him from up top.
Not probably. You 100% kill that guy landing, right? There's also a kid that was just like chilling right here. You probably wouldn't have seen where he would gone like when you climbed the ladder, but you'd be higher than him, so it doesn't even matter, right? So you you went in here, you took up the and you were just right there. I was just really hoping you hit that ladder. You kind of take the space in here, which is not a bad position, but like the roof would have been a way better position for you to take. So you lose out on this kill right here, flying in. You do chase. Are you gonna chase him?
I think so. I picked up. So I noticed that the high alert ping, so I get inside. I'm not sure exactly where they are. They could be anywhere lower, but there's a bunch of buildings there, so I'm just like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to get through. I just don't want to die to those guys because that's the STG. And so I'm thinking the guys around here. I'm hearing them running. Then I realize that he's not there. He's probably just outside. And then boom. Super lucky I get the knock there. In my opinion.
I just think that guy, there's no way he was killing you.
And then I pretty much chase at this point. I'm like, I need to get him out of my lobby.
And I really like this child. I'll tell you why. So, one, I'm full killing this kid again. I have knives. I'm sliding into his body, throwing the knife, and getting back out. You have a gas mask. You have full health right here. Right? Full health, gas mask. You have 34 bullets left in your thing. I'm not giving him the chance to self-res again because I already seen that he self-res. And you can carry up to 5 self-reses at once. So if he had 5, he would have gotten up. Right? So I'm knocking him and throwing my... And you already started shooting at him. Finish him. Right? Your gas mask is on. It's ticking. You're good. I told him. I hear this kid running down here. I would have immediately like turned to challenge him as well. I don't think you did. You hear him when he was running down here? You only.
Oh yeah. I heard him. So my thinking was that let's try to get to this piece of cover here, and then hopefully I have something to kind of break his aim. Okay. So I hear, and then I'm starting to take damage. So I know I have to immediately challenge now.
Okay. I really like that you took this fight instead of try to run. A lot of people try to like run out of that, where it's like just shoot at him. Like literally just shoot at him. Okay, now you're late to the rotation, which is kind of good and kind of bad because you kind of just like fucked yourself for 2 kills. Luckily no one is trying to hold you out of the zone because sometimes, like, again, this is a horrible zone to rotate out of late because there could be a team up here, sitting here watching you in the windows, and then you're just immediately dead. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. I don't know what just happened. I think my PC froze as well. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay, did you hear what I said just before or no?
No, I just heard now and then.
Okay, so I said this is a this was like a horrible like zone to like rotate out of late because you could have had teams sitting here in one of these buildings or try to hold you out of green, sitting in the window. You'd have been dead. Yeah, right? You throw 2 smokes, whatever, they're live pinging you, you shoot you, you're dead. Luckily, no one was holding you out. There's only 2 other teams left, and that's also another thing with solos. I mean, solo duos. Well, duos in general. The lobbies die too fast. Yeah. Right? So there's not much people to go around and kill. Right now, you have 11 kills, which is like it's kind of good, not terrible, but not good at the same time. You know?
Yeah, it's good for a duos game, I would say, because teams die pretty quick.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, mean.
But overall, not good. Whatever, Ronald. So you kind of get high alerted right here. You see this guy, you shoot at him. Do you get a knock? Good, you get a knock. That was the guy that you were trying to kill from Flxw, by the way.
Oh, shit, there's multiple here.
Yeah, it was. I remember that now.
So you kind of get the knock, and then you kind of just like sit in this this building, assessing the situation.
So here, I saw that guy when I went into this building, and I'm trying to shoot trees, and I have no aim assist.
Okay.
None. So this is the moment I'm like, I'm just gonna go in.
Okay.
I don't even think I pick up on the fact that there's just 2 teams left until I get into the building.
So what I would have done, especially because it's that guy I've been trying to kill for the whole game, you know, like you said, like he knows what he's doing. He's always, you know, getting out of your grip or whatever. I'm full in that, like 100%. Like you get the knock right here. Let's see. Was there a chance of fooling him? Yeah, I'm fooling him right there. I'm not even turning around. I'm fooling him right there, and I'm jumping down because you had the time to fool him.
Yeah,
right? I'm not letting him get out.
I did,
especially because you do have smokes. Even if you had stims, you'd get the chance to like stim out, slide cancel into the building, whatever the case may be. But I'm not letting that kid get up again for the rest of the game. Like it's done. So I'm pretty sure he got up because his teammate was rushing over there.
Yeah, they did. That would have been the one to do that though. Like that would have been the time to like actually get that full kill, just because they were probably the biggest threat to the win.
Yes. So that again. So you know what teams pretty good, pretty decent, whatever. Kill them as soon as they get not like get him out of the game. Right. Yeah. Rebirth is disabled. Force him to have to go and buy back his teammate. All right. Now, there's only one other team left, by the way.
Yeah.
He killed all
at
the
this
team.
point, I realize like there's only one other team left. And so I'm hearing them kind of stir, so I'm pre-aiming this. Honestly, try to get a cheeky knock if I can, which is what I think I end up doing.
Yep.
Yeah, so I get a knock. I know they're throwing the nade at me, so I'm going to try to plate and run over to the building as quick as I can. This is probably the moment I realize, oh shit, this is the last team. And I got one knock, so I gotta go. I'm just going to chow these people. So I have my SMG out. There's one guy low, crack him. I'm going to go plate back up. My gas mask is done, so I gotta just be cognizant as well. But I just tell myself, okay, they're both up there. One's gonna probably the stairs are close to the stairs, and the other one's probably gonna be looking outside because they think I'm still out there. So if I can get a knock once I'm going up there, it's probably GG's. So let's go try and do that.
Here's my thing. The shots on these guys, right? This guy right here was horrible. That guy should have been dead. So
yeah, he should have been knocked from right there.
He should have 100% been knocked. So I'm gonna give you one tip, and you're gonna like, if you do this, you'll win most of your gunfights and you kill these guys faster than usually do. Hip fire before you even aim in. Like, you run at him, just start hip firing, because the time. Let's go back right here. We'll just wait till you get back in the building. That little amount of time that you took to like slide cancel or whatever, you could have already put shots on him before you even started aiming down sights. Like right here, like you see when you slide cancel to get over there. Well, there was a guy. Yeah. He was right here. He was scared as shit. But you could have got that knock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You waited till all the way over here. You waited till you aimed in before you started shooting. Even though your centering was perfect.
I don't utilize hip fire like that when I really should. I utilize it to fix my aim. I don't use it to try to get quick shots on, which is really what I should be doing. Because
that is one of the, like, pros do it all the time, because hip fire is so broken. You can get 5 headshots in a row just by hip firing by accident.
Yeah.
Right? So you hip fire before you get into this gunfight, you immediately kill this guy, because that guy should have been dead as fuck.
Yeah.
Right? The STG has what, 45 bullets in there. You put like what, 15, 16 in him. He should have been dead.
He should have been dead. Yeah.
Right.
This was also the moment I realized these guys are shit.
Yeah, these guys are horrible.
I'm gonna go back in there and just pretty much get them. So they're not pre-aiming there, so I know they're gonna be behind. So I'm gonna get a knock. I'm gonna play it up and go straight back up.
So my thing here as well too is, you go up this stairs, you realize that there's nobody's pre-aiming this, right? You turn around this corner. Oh shit, let's go back. I think I passed it. Okay, this is where I talk about. So you go up the stairs, you realize that nobody's pre-aiming it, and you see one guy throw a knife him. Like literally throw a knife him. Try to end the game as soon as possible. You know that he's not right here. He might be in this room running around. Okay, but it takes you like 1 second to throw a knife. Even if you miss it, at least you tried to get that full kill, right? So you get your knock, whatever. Okay, you run out. Okay, the guy didn't see the guy pushing through here, so disengage from the fight. That was the best option to do, right? But if that guy's not running out there, throw a knife.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I like to run stims, because in this situation, let's say I throw that throwing knife there, I stim out. Just in case that guy comes running around, I have my
at least you have health.
At least I have health. And that's why I like to run quick fix as well. I don't know what perks you run, but like I get a knock right there, my health starts to regen.
Okay? Yeah, fair enough.
So I do that, I run down, so you play it up here, which is pretty good. But I'm reloading. Okay, so you reload right here. So I'm reloading before I even like come back through that door. As soon as I put on my next blade, I'm reloading. Did that guy get up? Yeah, so
he did right after, yeah.
See, that's why I was like, you know, always try to utilize that throwing knife, because let's say he got up, let's say that fucking that bomb drone, not a bomb drone, what's that shit called? What's this called? The drone thing.
Oh, breacher
drone device, whatever. Let's say it took more like damage off of you. Let's say you like one shot off of it. He gets up and puts a bullet in you, you're dead. Right? Yeah. He actually self-res way before and just didn't shoot at you when you're running across, which is insane.
He probably didn't even realize what was happening.
He didn't even realize what happened.
I win. Oh,
I win.
I win.
But overall, it was a good game. Like, you didn't make like a ton of mistakes, but you were actually also playing like solo duos, so there was less what is it? Less like thinking on the fly. If that makes sense, because you're only going up against like one person instead of like 3 other person.
Which is like kind of by design, like why I decided to play duos first, but like gradually make my way to quads. Was like let me feel good and conquer duos and then trios and then quads. So I think I'm at the point now where like duos I'm pretty good at, and I'll probably try quads at some point this week, then next week. But yeah, after the like this game and then what I did today, because I wish game, because that game, I think a lot of the things that you mentioned, like I kind of just locked in for that game. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And I was able to get the 21.
That's cool regardless. But yeah, it was a good game overall. There was not much to kind of give you other than like I would say like reaction time was 1 too, especially that kill like around grandmas. I felt like you reacted slower than you did in most of the fights, just that one time though.
And I think it was just because I tried to overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
If I had just jumped down and tried to kill that guy, it would have been a lot easier.